Hi, my name is Ivan and I represent Showroom, which is a very young emergent showroom from Moscow. And we are bringing to White Milan for this edition the let's say emerging brands that we most believe in. So we have three brands with us, which is Dhruv Kapoor, um, then we have Red September and Odor. Let me show you maybe a few pieces from all of the brands and tell you the story of the brands as well. Dhruv Kapoor is an Indian brand that we have for 2 seasons. It's been created in 2013, but launched on the international market quite recently. Last year for Dhruv was very promising because he not only he won the Vogue India Best Brand Award for women's wear, they also won the Camera Moda uh, Buyer's Choice Award. So this season they've launched the menswear collection as well, and I think it really works in the sense that menswear on women's and women's wear on men's is quite nice. You have all of the patches that are reversible, always a lot of embroidery. You know, they work with Indian artisans, so all of the embroidery here is created with the artisans. The story of this collection is actually very interesting because since you know um, the situation that happened internationally in March, all of the factories were closed in India, so they were not able to neither print digitally nor work with their usual factories. They reached out to all of the artisans in India and created this collection. That's why you see a lot of flowers in this collection, because this is the only easy concept that the artisans could resonate. That's why in the whole collection you can see only flower, because the other concepts for those people who are usually don't have a higher education or don't have exposure to like international press and media, this is the concept that they could understand the easiest. So here everything is hand printed, which is a very old technique. Um, that even yes, exactly, like even this print that looks like a digital print, looks like something that you just put in a machine and it prints yards and yards of fabric. All of this is handmade, hand dyed, and hand printed. Then another special thing, I think, what I want to say is that all of the patches here are very playful, because then you go, if a customer buys a jacket and a pant, they can always play on these versatile patches and have the, like, if they want more of an occasional piece to go, like for a night out or a dinner, they can get here and attach the embroidery patch, and then vice versa. So you can have, if you don't want a statement jacket like that, you just attach normal cotton patches. Here you go, it's a day wear. Then, like, this is like a special mention for me because we've had a very good response so far for this embroidery that I think is quite. I mean, Indian artisans are famous for their embroidery, but the embroidery that Dhruv uses is quite playful. It's more for young generation. It's for younger customer, which I think now is even more in demand, since everybody wants something light, something happy, something playful, especially from advanced contemporary fashion brands. Two other brands that we've also brought are Russian brands. These are the brands that also they exist for quite some time, so roughly around 5 years maybe, and very famous in Russia, but now we're bringing them to international market because we believe that there is a very strong opportunity to really develop these brands internationally. So I want to speak now about the Red September, which is a brand from Olga Vasyukova, who is a Polymoda graduate. She had her first degree in engineering. That's why all of the collection, if you look closely at it, has a lot of interesting construction. It almost had this like Japanese vibe of of Rei Kawakubo followers. You have like this is the skirt that I think is one of the most important pieces in this collection. Then always she's very good with denim, so pieces from her collection. I think the denim is something that we want to offer more and more. Yeah. Let me and this one. Again, always something like deconstructed, something very, I think, quite for younger generation with a little bit of rock and roll attitude. And the last but not least, maybe is Odor, which is another Russian brand from one of the emerging designers that we have. This brand is fluid, unisex, so all of the pieces are versatile. You wear it on a man, you wear it on a girl. Very romantic in itself. He uses a lot of materials that are, let's say, not old, but kind of canonic Soviet materials. So there's a lot of crochet. I don't know how exactly to say this. And he juxtaposes usually the fabrics, so it becomes very, not specifically feminine, but kind of romantic and almost Renaissance in its way. So exactly, like this is another pant that I think is quite interesting. And the collection is again unisex, as almost all of the collections that we present. So I think these are the best of the best that we brought for white this season, and come see us and see the full collections at our stand.